Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to today's stream. I'm a little tired because I just finished working out, so if I sound like I'm out of breath, then there you go. There's your answer. I should, turn my fan on. I'm like, dang, bruh. Alright, let's go ahead and get into this stream. Probably gonna be another quiet stream, but oh well. This a new game? Or is this old? Coming soon next. Oh, okay, I see what they're saying. I was about to say, I'm like, bro, if this game is like Xbox 3, yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, bro, how a game that Xbox 360 is just now coming out? Like, what? I know this is new. What is this supposed to be? Oh, dog? Game by Cardboard Computer. Oh, this don't look like no game about no dog. This game out when? 2 years ago? I ain't hear about it, so let's see if they have answered my prayers with this game. Oh, please. Why would they have it in the search thing as if like you can purchase it? I don't even get like what's the reason of not releasing that game? Like why? It just don't make no sense. Like this game is a good game. Like it is by EA, like or Codemasters. I don't even. It's just I don't get people, man. I really don't. It's like you guys got all that money but can't release a game like worth releasing or worth playing. It's like, bro. Feels like I'm the only one asking for it. I'm sure I'm about to freaking blow that crap up till that game gets released. Oh yeah, I completed all the story missions. I don't think I could do anything here. For some reason they got all this stuff locked. Which I don't really understand, like dang, this car haven't got the upgrades yet. It's that good? Alright. I'll take that. Can I change the color at least? That doesn't say gas station car. I don't know what that says. I like that. That's nice. What happened? Hot sauce with the raid. I appreciate you, V. I really do. I don't know who's here prior, but if you are not following V or if you are watching this at a later time, please, please, please follow Hot Sauce V. What's up, V? How was your stream? Valen forgot my penny. I'm sorry to hear that. V-Raid, it was good. Forgot to copy the raid message. Oh, it's all chill. But yeah, V is dope. Y'all should definitely, anybody, I don't know who's watching it, like maybe watching this on YouTube or something, but y'all should definitely go follow V. But welcome everybody from V's stream. Appreciate y'all for being here. My friends, tell you guys. Yeah, anybody I don't know who was watching this, who was in this stream prior before, but if you don't follow V, I'll find you. I'm just saying that right now. I will find you. It's like, I will hands down find you and will commit legal activities. It's like, might challenge you to a game of tag. Who knows? I might take your dog and go take him out for a walk or something. It's Apex. 11 hours? I'm trying to think. I don't even think during the time when I would, like, play games heavily, like, I don't even think I've ever played that long. You take my dog for a walk on mine. Have fun. Okay, cool. I love dogs, so. It's funny, like, people be, like, mad scared of dogs, and I'm, like, sitting there, like, Caesar 911, sitting down with the dogs, like, fam, you gotta be one with the dogs. Down to play tag. I'm saying, like, I don't think nobody is ever old enough. Like, there's no such thing as, like, you're too old to play tag. Like, I'm just saying, if a random person ran up on me and yelled out, tag, you're it, I'm chasing that person down. I'm like, I don't care what I'm doing. I don't care where I'm going. Like, I could be heading home. I'm legit, like, chasing that person down. And I'm like, this game ain't over until I win. I really don't care either. It could be like a person I've never met, and then they hit me saying, tag, you're it. Like, well, You don't even know what you got yourself into. Like, I've been jogging for almost a year. Like, wait, Washington to tag you. I'm saying, like, I'm gonna wait till, like, right before you get onto the plane. You're gonna get onto the plane, and I'm just gonna be like a TSA agent. I legit will go through a whole training exercise to become a TSA agent. And as soon as you get on that plane, I'm just gonna act like, oh, I gotta do something real quick. As soon as I see you, tag, you're it. You're already in line. You can't leave the line. I'm like, you got a plane to catch, so. Then put in my 2 weeks. They're gonna be like, you just started. I'm like, yeah, I just got this job just so I can play tag with my friends, so. I ain't really expect to be here for a long period of time, so. How far is this car? Oh, they're like 15 seconds behind me. Okay. I'm chilling. I think they made like, yeah, I was watching a little bit of that movie where it was like, and it was based on a true story too, and it was like these like guys that have been playing tag since they were in like middle school or high school or something. I was about to say a hug head. I've never heard like people just be like hugging your head or like, but he okay. But a huge, so you like, did you mean to say headache or just like you overall? Because I mean, like, you did kind of say, like, y'all here's. I mean, I technically heard something. So, like, I just feel like that should be established, but I don't know. I'm not trying to get banned in my own stream, so I'm not going to speak on the matter no more. I'm just going to continue being a virtual professional racer. It's like V would ban me in my own stream, and I'm like, fam, like, people are like, hey, how come you ain't streaming tonight? I was banned. It's like, by my own mods. Okay. I technically had heard that. So. I mean, hey, that can be like, you know, your new line of work. Like, hug V's head. Bro, how am I gonna get banned in my own stream? Like, I'm the streamer. Like, I don't even, that would make no sense. Like, alright, guess I'm banned in my own stream. Okay, sounds interesting. I feel like it's probably a real thing. You go somewhere and somebody just hugs your head, and then they be like, okay, that was $10. But they was like, you can sign up for the membership. It'll be $1 a month. And you just come in a few times a week and we'll hug your head. They were like, do you want like a soft hug or do you want like an aggressive hug? Like one of those like romantic like hugs in movies and stuff. Like going like, well, I heard you guys had like a 2-for-1 special. So like, oh, yeah. They were like, oh, it's let me just go ahead and call some more people over. Get 2 people hugging your head. And I'm like, fam, like, what is this place? That's kind of like that TV show, Robin Big, where there's like a place where you can, like, they call it, it's, you're overall staring at people, but they call it, I think it's like gazing or something like that. And you're just staring at people. Or was it Fantasy Factory? I think it was Fantasy Factory. It wasn't Robin Big. But still, like, you just stare at people. You don't say nothing. You guys don't do nothing. You just You just sit there and look. That would be awkward, because I'll get there and start laughing. So they got some odd jobs out there. I'm pretty sure there's a company out there where they offer head hugs. Well, how did I even become a how did Rick Scott become my nemesis? I'm like, bro, I didn't even touch your car. Gonna get some food. BRB. All right, V. But hopefully everybody's having a good night. Hope y'all had a good day too. What happened? Rena Go. Appreciate the follow. Got me a step closer to 500 followers, so I do appreciate that. I've been sitting at like 490 something for I don't know how long now. Like it's been, I mean, I think like it was like at 480 something, like maybe a couple of weeks ago, but I've been trying to reach like 500 followers for a while now. Yeah, I have a good stream. Appreciate you for being here. Thank you for coming from V's raid. Appreciate the follow. Have a good night. Sleep well. But overall, I have been struggling to get closer to 500 followers. So to anybody that's been following, just followed, appreciate it. But getting close. Getting very close. Six more followers. I'm saying like it's getting closer. It's crazy though, like I've been posting about it like crazy all across social media, and there's some people that's overall supporting it and they've been like sharing it and promoting it and stuff, but I just feel like that there's like a good portion of my followers like either people I went to school with or whoever, and they just don't really care, and I'm like, dang. Alright then. It is what it is, though. I ain't even tripping about it. I'm like, hey, oh well. I think that's probably what I need to end up doing. Re-download Car X and Generation Zero, because I remember when I used to play those two games, I used to get mad followers off of those two. But also on top of that, I always would get people like backseat gaming and crap join the stream talking about, oh, you got to do this real quick. Oh, go do this mission. I'm like, can I just play the game in peace? How about I do that? I didn't start this stream up just to have people tell me how to play a game. I'm like, bro, just let me play the game how I want to play it. I'm just waiting for somebody. They're gonna join this stream, me playing this game, talking about, oh, you're doing it wrong. Like, bro, I've been winning races left and right. How is winning a race wrong? Bro, what is up with these cars driving in the dirt? I can't even, like, cars don't went mad. It's just my advice to anybody watching this at a later time. Don't be a backseat gamer, you know. Buy the game yourself, play it, but don't join another person's stream trying to tell them how to play a game. It's like, I'm pretty sure that person's like of an older age. They've been playing that genre of games for some years now. They don't need no guidance. Like, even if it's somebody that just started playing games, like, they still don't need no guidance. Unless they ask, but if not, it's like, let that person be. I'm for certain they had this track in Car X. Like, this might be an actual legitimate place. I remember it's like they have like these long like tracks here. Don't they have like a turn? Yeah, yep. And it leads right back into another long road. They gotta shoot off their 100 fireworks. So like the fact that you can tell like some of these people, they have not really focused on the people I feel like in the background. Like they probably just copied them from like previous grid games, cause I don't know, maybe people still do have selfie sticks. I feel like people don't really be using selfie sticks no more. Talking mad to enemy teams, rightfully so. You have to. I feel like when I hear people say like GG's to the other opposite team, like I don't feel like it's genuine. Like say how you really feel. I'll say some stuff just to like make people mad, and then just to hear them all like rage and go off. Especially if I'm doing good. Oh man. And then as soon as I take my first L, then I just get quiet and I'm like, you know what? Nah, let me go ahead and leave this game. See the clip from today. Yeah, sure.
Shit on, bitch.
You can tell they playing on the controller.
There's my broken one, dumbass. It's my broken one, dumbass. Thank you for healing it.
That's why I plugged in my microphone and just started blowing into it as loud as possible. I don't know, like, I don't know, like, my thing is, like, I was never that person to, like, if I heard somebody, like, overall, like, trying to trash talk me, they were so confident the first person really tried to punch me. Yeah, both of them was just, like, either that was their first game or they were playing, like, on the most basic controller of all times. But you could tell, like, a PC player versus a controller player, like, the camera is just moving way too slow. Like, that dude, when the second guy ran up, like, they were still shooting at the wall, and you had already jumped up and was on top of, like, that, like, crate. Sometimes, like, I don't know, like, people need to change their sensitivity, because I'm like, fam, that's the main reason I feel like why people don't get kills no more in games. Like, that sensitivity is low. Like, you trying to hurry up, twist and turn, and those were PC lobbies. If they were playing on PC and that's how they were playing, that was their first few games. I don't care what their level says. Like, that was their first few games. Those guys played like they just started. Like, this was their first day on the job. They went through orientation. Like, now they out on their own. And the first person had very rare skins, so he had to been playing for a while, because you can only get that orange skin by Dylan, 100k damage. Oh, they had good teams then. They played with people that was good at the game, but ain't no way that person, whoever did that, ain't no way that they got that on their own. They probably had, like, teammates to, you know, help them get to that. I'm like, ain't no way you got that skin and you was playing like that. But that's why it's like games like that. Bro, how many achievements do they have in this game? The classic touring car finale. Like, I swear I get an achievement just for anything in this game. Oh, you breathe, 20 G's. Need some water, though. But yeah, I remember when Apex, when they very first came out, I was like, hey, yo, this game is, this is what I need. I need this. Apex came out, I remember, I was playing a lot of it when it came out, and then I stopped. I can't remember why I had stopped again, but I was like, nah, this game, it's pretty good. Wait, what's this card? This is a note. I was so confused. I was like, what card do I have? Okay, I have this. Okay. Why they want me? It's so weird how they're like, you can loan cards in this game. Like, how broke do you have to be where you're like, I can't even spend full price on this game, or I'm trying to save my money, so let me loan out this vehicle. I'm tripping off of that. I am. Like, I don't think I've ever played a racing game where there is like, you can loan vehicles in here. Is it snowing in this game? I'm trying to think. Why did I stop playing Apex the first time? I think you would like either other games that came out or I was trash and I was like, I ain't playing this game no more. I think it might have been I was trash and I was just like, nah, forget this game. It's like, game's stupid. Everything's broke. And I think when I started streaming again, then that's when I started playing it more. It was like at the time, like Twitch, they was only recommending me people that played Apex. Then I think I started playing Fortnite, doing mad good in that game, and then I think that's when they started recommending me Fortnite, people that played that. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting like people start playing more racing games. Like, that's what I really want to see. I want to see like people like competitively playing racing games. I'm like, finally. I just feel like it's not enough people playing them. That's what they need to do. They need to come out with like a free racing game or like an online only pretty much. What was that a tire? That sounded so weird. Yeah, they need to they do like a grid online. I mean, they kind of like have like just the online modes in here, but they should like somebody should make like an online only racing game. Kind of have it like today's games, not with no season pass. So I mean, like have it, but don't have it where it's like everything is in the season pass and we can't really upgrade or do nothing. Like pretty much like we can play the game without having to or earn things in it without having to put money towards it. Like it can't be a play to win, not a pay to win. I'd be so afraid of using like the B button to brake because I'm like, bro, it just, I mean, well, okay, cars is actually kind of close, but it just takes one spin out least I mean I have like the rewind thing, but still like I just think like what if I didn't have that? Because I know I definitely would have had to like restart a couple of races in here because my car done spun out. Did the car even make any marks in the snow? Where'd the fireworks even come from? There's like nothing up there for fireworks. It's literally just a still beam and a sign. I swear they just went overboard with the fireworks in this game. I don't think I've ever seen fireworks being shot off so many times in a video game. Like the race just starts. All you doing, it's like a 5-lap race. Like you just went through the 3rd lap. They let fireworks go off because of that. Like it's just one too many fireworks. So bad, but I'm not tired enough to rest. What? Why is your body hurt? That's off. That's kind of weird. I mean, like unless not sure. Yeah, that's like sore, or is it like describe like the pain? This is stinging pain. I'm like, oh nah, you gotta go get that checked out. It ain't even my body, but that scares me to think your whole body is in a stinging pain. Nah. Like my body had a giant bruise on it. Like I guess that would be still like considered sore, but like that is kind of weird though. Have you like done anything recently to like where it would cause that, or it just randomly start? I think you did tell me that before. Like it just randomly just started doing that. Yeah, that's weird. I'm trying to think because I'm like I think the only time I remember I felt like that, well, it was. I don't move too much. That can be the reason. That can be the reason. Like yeah, it's like it's always good. Like like stand up, stretch a little, go outside, like walk around. Well, you live in Florida, so I don't think going outside walking around would be a good idea. Because I'm like, you don't know what's out there. I wouldn't trust walking around in Florida. Like, not trying to, like, disrespect, like, your home state. But I'm just saying, like, you got Florida men, then you got alligators. Like, been a depressive episode past couple of days. I've been laying in bed a lot lately. Oh, I felt that. Yeah, I felt that. I had to say, like, though, like, the best thing to, like, do with that is that, like, I go outside and walk. Just, like listen to, like, some uplifting music and just walk. Like, just overall, like, staying active and moving around, like, because I know it's gonna, like, be hard, and I should follow this advice myself, but it's, like, sometimes you just gotta, like, get yourself out of it just so you can, like, get up and be active. I should have listened to them Nickelodeon days where they said go outside and be active, because I wasn't. I said I just turned my PlayStation 3 on and just play video games, but like I would love to just like go back to that days when I was a kid, like going up and down like streets just riding my bike, because that used to be fun. I don't really live like near no areas where I could go hiking and crap. And the areas like the wooden areas I would go hiking at, there's homeless people living out in there. That's why I'm like, I haven't really went through this trail lately. I was like, I just stay on the main roads. I'm like, nah, I'm good. But yeah, being active, that's honestly the like best medicine, you know. Well, I mean, it might not be the best, but it's still, it's, you know, it's just something that like kind of help. It's crazy like when you talk to a person. I've heard people say that before. I'm like, to anybody that says crap like that, I'm like, hey yo, don't. I can't go to you for nothing. But I hate when people be like, oh, depression ain't real. That's just in your head. Like, snap out of it. It's like it's not like I'm hypnotized. Like, this ain't like some 1960s like Twilight Zone episode. Like, fam, I am depressed. I am sad. Like, I am going through some stuff. Like, how many times have you think like that? I'm saying, like, fam, I'm like, you mean to tell me that it's normal to be listening to Gucci Mane and want to cry? Like, that's not normal. That is not normal at all. I'm like, no. They think depression and anxiety is an excuse for laziness. It's like, fam, it's not. Like, people deal with that stuff. It's like, that's some like real life stuff. Like, people that think along those lines, I'm like, I can't take you serious in the conversation. It's like, you've experienced like maybe 40 to 50% of your life. You haven't experienced like depression and crap. I think everybody in this, like, you know, like maybe some might not have experienced depression, but I feel like a good portion of the world has experienced depression. Like, there's people out there that's like, they probably went through it and didn't even realize they went through it. Like, I'm trying to think. Like, I think, like, for me, though, like, I remember when I was younger, I had to say and really look at it as, like, I don't know, because I just think, like, with me, I was such, like, a happy and outgoing person. I'm like, you know, like, I never thought about that type of stuff. And if I did, I was just all like, fam, I'm like, dang, I ain't dealing with it, so. And then, sure enough, like, I ended up dealing with it. And I'm like, dang, this is how depression feels. Like, you know, you don't really realize that stuff until, like, later on, I guess. It's like, it was that stuff like anxiety. I'm like, fam, and I'm like, and if people say like, you and your like sisters' husbands, they're saying like, oh, it's an excuse for laziness. I'm like, fam, I'd be outside jogging and get depressed. Like I said, like I'll be outside, I'll be jogging, and I'm like, I don't want to do this. Like, I just want to go home and just lay down in the bed. But I'm like, I know that's not good. I know I gotta, like, you know, get up, be active and stuff. So, but yeah, I just don't look at it as like, oh, you just trying to be lazy. You just trying to, no. Like, people be really dealing with that stuff. Currently be with all my family laughing and talking instantly. Boom, small falls, and I fell out of place. I remember that was me, back in, like 2020, as soon as the, like, pandemic had started. I remember I was, I mean, I don't know. Like, every time when I talk on it, because I just feel like it's kind of silly, but I'd sit down and I think, I'm like, bruh, like, you know, depression is depression. There ain't nothing silly about it. But, I was so choose a car and stuff. So I remember I was talking this. So there was this girl that I had liked at the time, and I remember like she was like wasn't really like being like not I was she all right. So she was like dealing with some stuff like within her family, but she wasn't really telling me. And I'm like, fam, what's the issue? What's going on? And she like knew that I had liked her and stuff because I had told her that numerous times, but then she told me that she had started dating a guy, and I just remember like that honestly that broke me down. I sat and I remember I was like halfway through like eating my breakfast and I couldn't even like eat it. Like I don't think about like that. I had to say that was like during that time frame. That was the worst I had to say I was ever in my life, to the point where I was like, I couldn't eat, I couldn't record videos. I probably wouldn't be able to stream if I was streaming at that time. I had definitely there had been like a couple of not even a couple. It probably have been like a good couple of like not days, weeks, like where I'm like I can't do it. It was just like so many things was running through my head, and I was like, and then that was just one thing. I was like, I kind of got back to like who I was when I very first got into content creating, where I was just like, I don't even want like to show my face on camera anymore. Like I was like in a very very bad state. I had to say that was the worst I think I've ever been in my whole life. And like a part of me was all like, I really don't want to like tell nobody about it, because I'm like, I think I did I post, yeah, I posted about this on Twitter, because I'm like, I try to have like this like, this manly macho like, oh, nothing makes me sad, like I'm fine, I'm okay. And I'm like, nah, I'm not. I am not even going to lie or tell people like, oh, I'm fine, like I'm not fine. And I remember it was the last day I had worked at my job, and I remember going home, laid down in bed the whole day. And then it was like later on that night, I think, yeah, I had just, that was like, and it was the first time in years, I just broke down in tears and started crying. Like, and it's more so having to do with just like my whole life feeling like I've never been accepted to like with people, crowds, family, friends. So, yeah, that's how it went for me. That's like another thing I had to say. I'm like, when and that was like another thing like that I found myself like now when I like watch like romantic movies, like I don't know if like a part of me is just like, oh, I just don't, like I can't really fully say that I don't believe in love, because I see people and I'm like, fam, like that's a good relationship right there. But if I watch like a movie or a TV show, I'm like, man, these guys ain't even married in real life. Why is they doing this? Like, like, why are you guys acting like this? Let's see if, yeah, the last time I ran over a tire, it made like some like squealing noise, like it was an animal. I just realized, I don't. Do they not have music in the? I guess they don't have music. That's weird. They have music in the story, but they don't have music in the just regular racing. That is so weird. I was like, something's missing. I'm like, I ain't hearing something. Hit 420 kills with Wraith today. Did you mean to get that number, or were you like, oh, that's crazy, I got 400? God, like, why it had to be 420? Like, what Snoop Dogg activities are you on right now, V? It's coming because need one more before I hit a couple of games beforehand. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. It's crazy. I don't smoke, but if I see 420, like, I laugh about it. I chuckle about it. It's so weird. I'm like, I don't know. Like, weed, like, funny, like pothead videos, or just, stuff like that. Like, I laugh about it. I don't smoke, but I find that stuff, like, when somebody's, like, high for the first time and they start flipping out, like, I'm like, nah, I don't have no plans on ever smoking, because I already know how my reaction is going to be before. It's like, that's the one thing I know I can see the future in. I'm like, I already know how that's going to go down. I'm going to have the worst hallucination of all time, and I'm going to just be tripping. Plus, I had, like, lung issues when I was a kid. I'm like, I ain't trying to, like, bring that back by having a cough attack every time I smoke. It's like, you can take your best followers and primes and all that crap and shove it. I was about to abandon myself, but I don't know what, like, them accounts, like, it's like, fam, I went on cheat code websites when I was a kid. I know how that stuff works. I ain't falling for it. It's like cheat code websites, they talking about, oh, you just won $10,000. I'm like, bro, like, I know other people are on this website looking up San Andreas cheat codes and stuff. So they won $10,000 too. So there's just hundreds of thousands of dollars going out to random people for no reason. They don't make no sense. Primes, viewers. Okay. Appreciate that, V. I remember that stuff. It used to be bad on YouTube also. Like, I remember when I very first got into YouTube, everybody be like, oh, buy subscribers. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm only a high school kid. Only money I get is lunch money, and I ain't gonna use that to buy followers, so. Followers, subscribers, any of that. And I'm like, I'm good. My teammate? How did he... I swear, man. Oh, is that what they mean by, like, when the team, like, So that's how, like, bro, I'll bring in thousands of dollars. This man only. I just realized I gotta see like when the race ends now. Cause I'm like, why is my team bringing in money? Like, were they just going up to people during the race, talk about, oh, like, drop a donation in the hat? Like, now I just realized, like, that's why my team, like, gets, like, only $100, $200 because my teammate. That's what they mean by that. I'm like, bro, you gotta be more aggressive. You gotta start, like, crashing into cars and, you know, injuring people, putting them on the shelves for a couple of months. Like, okay, maybe not all that, but just, like, start winning, like, being in second place. It's like, honestly, if they had like an event like this in Seattle, I probably would go to it. I definitely would go to it, but I just feel like Seattle just wouldn't be a good place to do this, just because of the like crackheads that be running up and down the street. Like, I could see right now that probably had been a headline story: professional racer hits crack's head. It would be too loud for me. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that'd be true too. That's why they should do like a weekend event. If they were to do something like this, it should be a weekend thing. But I feel like definitely one of these like racers would like swerve to like not hit a crackhead or hit a crackhead, then news reporters are like, but miraculously the crackhead survived. Like they act like they didn't get hit by the car. It's like, here's what another local crackhead had to say about it. I was like, oh yeah, that was crackhead Jerry. That man gets hit by a car like every, week. At least like a few times a week. Yeah, crackhead Jerry, he just wanted to see how he always wanted to get hit by a BMW. And then probably it'll like cause like a big like traffic thing too. I'm like, something like this. I'm like, they would like that wouldn't be a good idea. They would have to find like an area or like build a track somewhere to do this. But they should like do that, like outline some streets in Seattle, and then take like some pictures of the buildings, or like go and like figure out those buildings. Because I would love that. I would love to have like they had like a track of like Seattle in this game. That would be so dope. Oh, this is gonna be good. Getting some laps done. Like this was, yeah, this track is small. I'm looking at the crowd. I just realized, what's up with like video games acting like black people don't be like in professional, like they think like, oh, only black people exist in Madden and NBA 2K. Like, bruh, I would show up to an event like this. Like, I'm looking at the crowd. I'm driving fast, but I feel like, oh, nope, never mind. I seen one. That I think that one must have been like, that's me. But I'm like, they need to start doing that. They need to have like more. And this game came out during Black History Month. That's the crazy part about it. They should have a DLC or an update. They were like, we've added a total of 20 black people in each track. But I know for sure it was because of this. There's this one game. I can't even think of it. It's like Pro Bowling. What's the name of that game again? It's like Pro Bowling something. I bought it, and but I don't play it as much because they just kind of got a little bit too unrealistic for me. But where's that bowling game at? There we go. PBA Pro Bowling 2021. I made a video on this game, and that don't even look like a real hairstyle, but I made a video on this game, and I think I was just saying it as a joke, like, oh, there's no black people in this game, like, what's up with that? I can't even customize like a character. And then like I think maybe a month or two later I played the game again. They had like, he wasn't even like fully black. Like he was like maybe the same skin complexion as like Tiger Woods or something. So he was like partially black. But still, I'm like, bro, like have like a African American. Don't have like, oh, I got like some African American in my system. Like, nah, bro. It's like not a splash, like a full on like drink. Like they need to have full black people in like that game, but or at least like create a character or something. I bought that game. I was all like, oh, okay, I haven't been to a bowling alley in a while. Bought that, and I was like, bro, they didn't even have like no black people in the crowd. I was like, fam, what is wrong? It's funny though. I wasn't even being serious about it, but then sure enough, I was like, they added Tiger Woods to the game. I didn't even see how much looking at got distracted looking at my phone. Dodge Vipers, I do not like those cars. Those cars do not drive like normal cars. That's a Corvette? It must be like one of them like older Corvettes. Yeah, that's a newer Ford GT. Dang, which car should I buy? Handling is better on that one, but that costs more. Versus this 911. Oh, so they're both like 911s. I only like Porsche cars. Is this like a Porsche event? That's so weird. I don't really want to spend that much on it. Should I loan it? I should loan it. This will cost you 50 of your winnings. Oh, 50. Oh, that's. Oh, no, I'm okay. I'll just buy it. It's like, I barely even get any money in this game in the first place, so.
Welcome all to the Grid World Series. I'm hyped. I now seem keen. So what should we expect out there?
This event gives us an amazing mix of cars, each with their own strengths. So we can get speed versus muscle and constant battles throughout.
Certainly eager to see the outcome of this event, I know. Best of luck to all our drivers.
Those the other Porsches? That Porsche actually looks nice. I wouldn't drive. Don't ever plan on driving a Porsche in real life. Starting in 120 something seconds for what? Why they not just start the race? Why is that? Can I skip that? Bro, I don't even get that. Like, they just being weird in this game. It's like, bruh, it's like, at least have I can, like, fast forward it or something, like. That just takes way too long. Yeah, probably after this, I'm gonna go ahead and just play Destiny for the remainder of the stream. They're gonna have me wait 120 something seconds just to start a race. I'm like, you could just fast forward past this. Just had where I just started up the race. Like, I don't even get that. Like, why would I want to spend 100 something seconds? Like, you gotta understand, there's impatient people playing this game. Like, I don't care for watching these cars. These the other Porsche cars. Most blackest name possible. Raheem Sharif. Like, Isabella Hall, she trying to prove a point. She's actually driving fast. Wait a minute, these ain't the same cars. This game is so weird, bro. I'd play Destiny. Destiny may be weird, but it ain't as weird. I'm gonna head off now, take some pain reliever. Alright. Hopefully you feel better, V. Be lurking. Appreciate the lurk. Yeah, shout out to V, guys. Make sure if y'all haven't, go follow her. Show her some love and support. That person spun out from absolutely nothing. Oh, was that? No, that wasn't. Okay. I was about to say, fam, she was winning the race. How did she spin out? Bro, I'm only in 7th. Oh, I gotta move. They a whole minute ahead, bruh. Why is they so far ahead? That's what happens when you start up a race. It's a freaking 100 and something seconds. They should have just had me just out there just racing. I don't even get that. I lose this race, I'm like, fam, either way, I'm playing Destiny because I'm like, this game is weird. It's like, how am I supposed to catch up to them? Like, it's gonna be like at the very last second. I ain't gonna make it. I don't know how they expect me to catch up to these cars unless them cars like crash. don't even make any sense, bro. Like, why would they have it where the race starts off, like, at 100 and something seconds? Like, people don't be wanting to wait for that long. Just start the race up. I know I ain't gonna win this. Let's stay like, oh, detour, and then I get to pass these cars up. Like, that don't even make any sense. Like, them cars is way too far ahead. That makes no sense. Why would they have it where you start the race at that time? That is stupid. That is literally the dumbest thing I have ever seen in video game history. You have it where somebody starts a race at like 100 and something seconds, and I'm like, bro, first off, nobody ain't gonna wait that long to race. If I'm out on that track, fam, I am racing. I don't care when that race starts. Like, that is so stupid. It's like you had somebody wait that long thinking like, oh, okay, yeah, they're gonna win the race if they start. Like, you gave them like a minute head start. That's stupid, bro. That is some dumb stuff right there. It's like, what is this? I don't care about that. It's like it's like, bro, I knew it was just too good to be true. I knew it was way too good to be true. Fooling around with EA games, bro. So, I mean, y'all ain't doing nothing. Is that it? So I'm just going around like, all right, just going around just fighting people, I guess.
Ikora, the device was some sort of super weapon. The energy I detected within was extremely volatile, way beyond expected levels.
It's like, bro, I've heard him say that
Spawn
like
clearly
3-4
have an
times
appetite
already.
for
Like,
destruction. But at whose behest? We do not yet know.
We'll keep starving them until we figure out who's behind all this. Thanks, Ikora.
so you wasn't even doing the public event. So the outfit kind of somewhat goes together. It must be the same, except the arms. So about time he has a matching outfit. Bro, how he gonna have a sparrow where the thing like runs out of like nah, we can't have that. It's like I don't even get that. Like how the sparrow? It's a sparrow. It's a video game. Gotta go stop off at a Shell's gas station just to get some gas for this thing. It's like, come on now. The heck was that?
Lucent Brood, this is Imaru. We got interlopers in the area, and it looks like they've got their mitts on something special. The key to our defense of the throne world.
Imaru. That's Sabathun's ghost. Sounds dedicated.
worlds, right? I mean, procedural matter suspended in a quantum.
It's probably gonna be those one things. Yup. I can't even tell if I have like the same thing over. Yeah, we're gonna put this mess back on default. It's like I know eventually I'm gonna have to like dismantle some of these things because it's like weapons I'm not even using, weapons I don't need, weapons I know I can easily just go and purchase somewhere. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day or call it a night. Stream done got quiet. I don't think there ain't no new. Yeah, I checked that when I started streaming, but appreciate everybody for being here. Stay tuned for tomorrow. Well, today's stream, but earlier in the morning, might be in the evening. I don't know, but I will talk to you guys later. Thank you everybody that stopped by. Once again, shout out to my good friend V for the raid. Appreciate it. Until next time, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys. Have a good night and peace.